is up? What is up? Look at that timing.
The pole vault.
Kind of timing right there to jump right in. I forgot to change the.
What do you know?
I forgot to change the title again, guys.
Oh, well.
Man, it's
So
amateur hour in
I'm gonna
here.
have
What's
to change
going
it.
on?
Either way. Saturday night's around again. Once or as are we. Tonight's special night because tomorrow is a special day. Tomorrow's Father's Day. Shout out to all the dads. And tonight we're going to talk about songs about fatherhood and all that. But first, time for some time in a ball.
Sweet. I don't know this song. It's Japanese or Chinese. But for 1963, it's Sukiyaki, Sukiyyaki by Kiyu Sakamoto. For the year 1977, it's Dreams by Fleetwood Mac.
With me?
Yes! Yes!
For 1979, it's Ring My Bell by Anita Ward. And then for 86, it's On My Own by Patti LaBelle and Michael McDonald. And
Yes! Some yacht rock coming in.
Then there's 4 other things I would like to mention. On 1969, on this day, David Bowie recorded Space Oddity.
Ooh.
In 92, Mariah
That song
Carey
will come up later.
What?
That song will come up later, Space Oddity.
Oh, okay. For 92, Mariah Carey scored her 6th number 1 single with I'll Be There, which was also number 1 for the Jackson 5 in 1970. The Ronettes in 2000 were awarded $2.6 million in back earnings from Phil Spector. He cheated them out of royalties. And in 2016, lawyers for Led Zeppelin asked a judge to throw out a case accusing the band of stealing the riff for a Stairway to Heaven from the 1968 Spirit song Tyrus.
Wow.
Crazy week.
Interesting day in history.
And this was sponsored by Smirnoff Ice.
Shout out to Bonnie Tyler for waking up from her coma. She still has a long way to go.
Shout out.
The musicians sending her positivity and love. We support Bonnie Tyler. We're big fans here at the Musicians. We wish you nothing but love, Bonnie. Get better, baby. Get better.
She's a friend of the
Love
podcast.
her voice.
Right on. Nice. Well done, Danny. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start us off tonight. Okay, so this song is Simple Man by Leonard Skinner. But I've always had a connection to that song. I've always loved that song. I've always loved Leonard Skinner. But my mom, when I was getting married, gave me this cool poster thing, and if I thought about it, I would have got it and brought it. But it's a picture of a guitar, and it says Simple Man. But the entire guitar, if you look closely, the shape of it is the lyrics of the song all written out. And when I got married, my wife was pregnant with my daughter, but we didn't know she was a girl at that time. My mom was like, you're getting married, you're going to have a kid. I know that you love this song, it's a good connection. So, just makes me, being a father, being a good father, being, simple, just be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't know, it kind of resonated with me, it stuck with me, and it made me think about that kind of stuff, like, because now I have a son too. My wife, we had a boy, so like, I can pass that message along to him when he's older.
Great way of communication.
So,
that you just all of a sudden
it's a song that can be passed down from generation to generation just because of the message of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't reference technology or anything like that. Like, you don't hear him talking about cell phones or even landlines or anything. It's a message
Because it's from the heart.
about, yeah, about how to be a good person and be a better person.
Self accountability for the win.
Totally.
So
Nice choice, Maestro.
I don't know. I love that song, and like I said, I've always had a connection to Skinner, but that song in particular, yeah. And I think about it a lot, like the message I want to teach my kids, especially my son. You know, he's a
Pay
simple
it
man.
forward, man.
So
Nicely done.
next, what's up next?
I guess I'll hit the lowest hanging fruit there because, like I said, I did no research this week, and I'm just gonna feel out how you guys are responding, and then I'll go, okay, I can just wing it from here. You know how we are relating to tell stories, but the lowest hanging fruit for dad songs has got to be "Cats in the Cradle," just simply because it's everybody at one point hears it and just sort of goes, "Oh, really?"
Dang.
Yeah. Just let's get it out of the way. It was too obvious, so let's just get it out of the way.
Out of the gate.
And it's a great song that, you know, even though you don't like hearing it, it's like, fuck, because it always makes me think of my dad, you know?
I don't like hearing it because it's sad as fuck.
Yeah.
It makes me like, oh, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
I like the Leonard Skinner, or the Ugly Kid Joe version.
Of Cats in the Cradle?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to think if I
It's
heard
actually
that.
a pretty good rendition. And
All right, well,
if you actually listen to the song and you hear "My boy grew up just like me," he can be proud of his boy for taking care of his family and being a responsible adult.
Yeah. No, the song's not sad about the fact the whole song is him working to take care of his family. It's the missed connection.
It's the sacrifice, the sacrifices,
That's
and
what
I
makes
get
me
where you're
sad.
coming from.
It's like I do a lot of stuff. I don't want to sacrifice that time.
I get you on that portion, and as somebody who's never had kids, that's a perspective I personally wouldn't have thought of because I don't biologically have kids like you do.
Well, that's just it. I heard that song my whole life growing up, and I never even thought twice about it like that. But then after having kids, and a son especially, you know, I hear that song, and it's like, okay.
What you would do as a father to sacrifice to make your son's life better, but sacrificing that whole time, you forgot the one fundamental thing your son needed the whole way through, which was you.
Yep.
I get exactly what you're saying, Maestro. Thank you so much. I can see that perspective. Thank you.
Yeah. And anybody else who doesn't have a kid, just think about that next time you hear that song, because it puts a whole different spin on it. Like before I had a kid, especially a son, I was just like jamming to the song, "Cats in the Cradle," like, you know, I'm just like getting into it because I know it. Now it's like, fuck, man, that's damn okay. Take it away, Vault.
So I alluded to it. The first song I am going with is David Bowie's "Space Odyssey." It is one of my dad's favorite songs of all time.
Oddity. Like, that's odd. Sounded like you said Odyssey. Sorry.
Oddity.
I'm elevated. And as you can see, I'm a little extra red. I've been out in the sun in Winona, Minnesota today, which I also do want to throw a shout out to Rachel and your friend from Katie's bar last night. If you're watching, thank you. You did that. Genuinely seem interested in our podcast, and hope you do become followers.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to you, and when I come back in September for that special event that won't be announced on this show yet, hope to see you.
Not live. All right.
Shout out to the bar.
So what you're saying is, tell Major Tom hello, basically, is what you're saying to us. Like, we should tell you to tell Major Tom hello.
Hello, and rest in peace, Pops.
No, because you said you're elevated, so I was making a joke.
Yeah.
Major Tom is up in space.
So am I.
Say what's up to Major Tom for us. All right.
The vault's a little slow today.
Still trying to hack into the vault. Still trying to
off the
pick
main
the
tab.
lock. You gotta pick the lock tonight, gents. All right, Mr. Tanner, take it away.
So I'm gonna go sentimental. It's probably a low-hanging fruit, but for some reason, every time I hear this song, I think of the bond I have with my son, and it's Just the Two of Us by Will Smith.
love it.
Wait a minute.
Bill Withers.
Yeah. I was about to say you take that shit back right now, or I will boot you from this fucking call.
Just the
This
two of
show.
us.
I can kick you out.
Hey,
Give Will Smith shout out over Bill Weathers. Bye.
I'm elevated too.
bro.
I'm elevated
Bro.
in Mile High, so I'm double elevated.
You gotta be. You gotta
He
be.
joined the Mile High Club without ever leaving the ground.
That's like that'd be like me saying, "Oh man, that song "Zombie" by Bad Wolves." No, that's the Cranberry song.
See,
Yes,
if you said that to me, I would be liable to punch you in your face.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, Will Smith is no Bill Withers. He's the Fresh
No.
Prince.
He gets jiggy with
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, you never hear Bill Withers singing "Men in Black" or "Getting Jiggy with It" or "Wild Wild West."
Fresh
Or
Prince
Miami.
never touched us with a song.
Summer nights.
Summertime. That was actually
Oh, you caught it. Good catch. Good catch. I
Summer
wanted to see if
Nights
you were paying
is,
attention.
yeah, this is in Greece.
That's Grease.
All
John
right.
Travolta. No,
That was
the
my
way that
one.
we're
Are you
feeling.
paying attention of the week? And Maestro caught it. Good job.
Oh, I'm paying attention.
How much did you
I-
pay?
Nothing. I'm going
That
to
shit
go.
ain't free, bro.
Let's see. I'm going to
Chug,
go
chug,
for my,
chug, chug.
I hear
for
you,
my
baby.
second selection. I'm actually going to dip into country music because I listened to George Strait a lot growing up, and there's a song called "The Best Day," and it's about a boy
Beautiful
singing
song.
to his dad and how he had the best day going fishing and whatever. And I fucking love that song, and hope one day, you know, my boy's singing a song like that about me. So
Beautiful.
that's my number 2.
We don't hit a lot of country selections on this show. We got to do a big,
Yeah.
big
Or
country
a lot
special.
of
Yeah. We
there's
gotta
a
do
A
lot.
lot of country
special,
singers sing about their family.
There ain't
Yeah.
a damn thing wrong with that.
Exactly. Who's up next?
Uh,
Moi?
Yeah, Pippi,
You are.
you're up.
The Canadian.
Well, when we went with Cats in the Cradle, it talked about missed times and, you know, you miss eras of chances with your kid growing up. My father used to travel a lot, too, and here's a picture of him. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Oh,
Looks
nice.
like me. And he would go away for like 2 or 3 years at a time with military assignments and then come back, and all of a sudden he sees me and I'm a little bit older, a little bit wiser, and he's like, "What the fuck's wrong with you, kid?" sort of thing.
A
And
little bit fatter.
one time I was 14 and we were butting heads so harsh, and he just didn't know how to relate to me. And we were driving to my drum lessons, and the song "Old Man" by Neil Young comes on the radio.
Seriously.
And he
I
just
teabag
sort of
your
got, you
drum
can see him
set.
getting kind of moody. It's like, "Oh man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you," kind of thing. And he felt like, you know, he was getting old. He couldn't relate to his son. And then I sort of
Damn,
looked over
Pippi.
and I looked over and caught him sort of getting emotional. Oh wow. I
That was
caught him.
supposed to be the vaults.
Yeah.
Pippi's taking them all tonight. Let's
Well,
see
that
if
one
you
just
can
reminds
steal
me of
Danny
my dad.
Tanner's. Sorry, keep going.
Right after he sort of, I caught him, you know, getting emotional, and he's, you know, all of a sudden trying to be cool and relate to me. And a block later, we get stopped at a red light, and this is no fucking lie. This is the kind of where I get that twisted sense of humor. This beautiful girl starts walking across the crosswalk in front of us, and my dad looks at me and goes, "If I hit her, will you get her while she's warm?" And it's like,
How
what?
old?
I was 15, and it's like, holy
Oh, okay.
shit, that changed quickly. Old man just got hip, and then we just started like it sort of made the ride after that a little funnier. I could loosen up a bit, and he kind of went, "Oh, this kid's got a sense of humor." But it was a brutal joke. So
Oh,
yeah, Neil
man.
Young, old man.
That's where you get it from. All right, I understand. Vault us another one.
Well, I actually do have this tattooed on my back, no lie. The song
stamp.
Do
not enter.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. You said your back. I had to go tramp stamp. Sorry,
that
go
was
ahead,
a softball. That was a softball.
was.
If you didn't hit it out of the park, bitch.
I'll stop.
No, don't ever stop. If you stop, I am going to come smack your ass and make it feel good. Like the YMCA.
No.
I'm going to go yard every
No
day
backdoor,
going like that,
No
bud.
backdoor entries. All right.
It's only
Hit
gay
us.
if you make eye contact. But I actually have this tattooed on my back.
That, really?
The
It's
song.
only gay if you make eye contact. You have that tattooed on your back.
Boy, you're serving up batting practice.
Like
Yeah,
I'm
I'm definitely
Ray.
service up. So the song is "Don't Worry, Be Happy." See,
Nice.
my dad knew how much I disliked that song back in the day. And we would be in the middle of a conversation towards the end of his life. And he'd go, "Now, Jay, don't worry. Be happy." And I'd be ranting and raving about something, just angrier than a bull in heat. And he would just do that. And I just go, "Don't, you got me again." And after he passed away, the tribute piece I put on my back was a set of headphones with a heart that faded out and with the words that says, "Don't worry, be happy."
That's
So, tribute to Richard Charles Cleats. He passed away in 2018, end-stage liver failure. But, that's just how we roll.
How old is he?
He was 63.
Yeah.
He was rode hard and put away wet. So
Shout out to the man who
Yeah.
created you.
Shout out. Follow that up, Danny Tanner.
I can try, but I doubt it. I was gonna go the country route, but I'll do that later, maybe.
I was gonna stay that. Hey, go ahead, because my next one's in the same lane. So go ahead.
my next one is
So, this is a shout out to my daughters, "My Girl" by The Temptations.
Well, that's not country.
Well, I
No,
said I
he's
was
gonna go
thinking
later.
about going to stay in country.
yeah, but he
Oh,
flipped
I'm-
the script, bro.
I'll
Yeah.
come
Get with
back.
the times.
but I'm going with meaning first.
Okay.
Again, see, what's crazy is my dad's not a country fan. That's why I'm going to come back to the rock. I'm talking about me as a father first. And another song that connects to me entirely different, being a father now, is the George Strait song, "Love Without End, Amen."
Yeah.
And it's talking about a father's love. It's a love without end, amen. And it's a beautiful song. I listened to it all my life growing up and thought about it like, I wonder if that's how my dad really feels, because you don't know how you feel about your kids until you have kids, and then it's like, no, I get it now. It definitely is.
You did.
So many of these songs hit different, and like they really connect like they didn't before. So,
Nice.
all right, Pippi.
Nice memory. Well, fuck. Okay, no research again. I don't have kids. Sue and I never got around to it. We like being able to do whatever we want, and that was the decision we made.
That's why he wants
no,
a
damn
Bluetooth
thing wrong.
sponsorship.
Yeah, it was.
Listen,
it was just
That was
wasn't a
my
good thing.
that was my plan until my wife was like, "You should buy a pregnancy test on your way home from work."
Yeah, we were getting ready to, and then we just decided, no, we can't. It's not smart. And, so, anyways, our kids have always been our pets, and all my boxers, I've started with Otis, and it's just a habit I do with all of them. I sing the
What
song.
about your briefs?
Those are my headphones. When I lay it
You
down
wear
and cuddle with
stalls.
them in bed, I always like when they want to have that little, cuddle moment. I sing the song "You're My Best Friend" by Queen. Ooh, you make me live. And as soon as I start singing that song, by the time they're 6 years old, they just come over and their tails start wagging, and they know it's going to be cuddle time.
That's my song to
And
Louie.
Yeah,
not all of them though, because a lot of boxers don't have the tails.
that's true. You know when they're moving, though, those little fuckers.
They're wagging their
That little
stubs.
stump,
Best
yeah.
Friend by
Their butts just
Candlebox
going.
is my song to Biscuit and Zoe.
Yeah. So, yeah. My furry babies. Take it away, Vault.
I'm going to be going with the song Every Other Weekend by Kenny Chesney and Reba McEntire. There's so many split families in this country, whether by design or whether people made decisions way too young, whatever the situations may be. And obviously, that song really speaks volumes about how to make arrangements when you're no longer a couple and you still have to raise kids. And as somebody who was a dad by proxy, I raised my niece and nephew. Like, I got to watch Michaela graduate earlier a couple of weeks ago, and proudest moment to watch my youngest, in a sense, graduate. But the story of Every Other Weekend resonated because when I left in 2017, my relationship was cut off with both of them for a number of years, and I missed some important time in both of their lives. And at certain points, some information wasn't relayed correctly from me to my nephew, and he held it against me, which is totally fair on his part. So, accountability being what it is, I've made amends with my nephew Corbin, and watching my niece Michaela graduate with honors was a huge victory for me, especially because I had to leave at probably one of the most impressionable points in both of their lives. So that song Every Other Weekend reminds me of having to be that guy, even though I'm not really the parent.
How you divide up Every Other Weekend?
Yeah.
So is the red Kenny Chesney and the pink Reba McEntire, or is the pink Reba McEntire and the red Kenny Chesney?
No, Reba's got to be
Dealer's
red.
choice. Yeah.
Yeah, Reba's got to be red.
Kenny's
Because
pink
Kenny,
from all
I'm
the
sure,
sun.
eats a lot of pink taco.
And how amazing is Reba McEntire, eh? Like,
Phenomenal.
a force.
Phenomenal.
she was a
One of
kick-ass
the
woman.
best voices of our generation, like Peppy, you and I's generation. And she stands the test of time. I mean,
And Tremors,
when
man.
you think,
She was awesome in the movie Tremors.
yes,
Yeah.
The
and
pistol
you,
pack kick-ass mama.
like,
I love that
if
movie.
there was a Mount Rushmore of female artists, you would have Dolly and Reba as, like, the George Washington and, like, number 1 and 2, basically. Like,
Maybe for
Dolly and
country.
Reba.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fair. Country, definitely, yeah.
For country, yeah, but
And Faith Hill would be number 3, in my
Ooh,
opinion, and
yeah.
Shania Twain would be number 4. Those
I'm
are,
okay.
I'm going to
like,
disagree on those. But, yeah.
I mean, in commercially era
Yeah.
music changing, like, these are some of the biggest names, and each one of their careers has done something different for women and the
They're all-
music industry in general.
Yeah, they're all in the discussion. It's going to be different from everybody. It's like one
Yeah,
and two.
I have.
Sully's
Speaking
number
Yeah.
of
one.
dis- speaking of different
Sorry.
in discussion, these ladies are a different discussion for a different episode.
That's true.
Tonight's about the dads.
That's right. Well,
So,
they kick most dads out.
Danny, here's your one chance. Hit us with a song.
I'm gonna Keep it
Get it?
country. Grandpa, the judge. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days.
Okay.
I love the song. Hated hearing it at the karaoke bar like every week.
Well,
I went to the karaoke bar way too much, just saying.
I am going to go with yet another country song. Again, first child being a daughter. This song hit me before I even had a kid because it's that like gut wrenching. And continuing on with Mr. Kenny Chesney and it's There Goes My Life. Holy fucking shit. That song will tear you up in an instant. Singing about his daughter growing up, and then the last verse when she goes off to college and all that.
Get ready. No matter what, you're never going to be prepared for it.
Goodbye, Pippi. You're up.
I will go with a different approach on a song about parenting. It's being sung to a parent, and it was pretty, controversial talk when it came out. Madonna, "Papa Don't Preach," but wanting to
What
keep
a
her
needle
baby,
move.
and
What a
keep
needle
a baby,
mover.
not give it up and family pride. She's like, no, I'm going to be pregnant, and
Madonna will always be a needle mover. Genius songwriter, envelope pusher. Much respect for her as an artist.
yeah.
For me, the song I'm going with next is When Daddy Let Me Drive by Alan Jackson. As I ranted about last week, there's a number of people that could really use a refresher and hear that song and remember the time that somebody taught them how to drive and maybe revert back to those times and be like, yeah, maybe I could put my fucking phone down for maybe 30 seconds and look at the road, or maybe for a drive and look at the road instead of my phone. But there's a lot of character building in the song Drive, and the memories built in with it, and the family, and the core values, and the accountability. It's a beautiful song. It's a memory passing on that time from when your daddy taught you how to drive a vehicle. Like, he talks about his daughters, and when his dad taught him how to drive, and when his dad was taught how to drive by his grandpa. Like, just the progression and the family history. So I think honestly for dads, that's probably one of those moments, and it's one of the proudest moments is when even for any parent, teaching your child how to drive and do it safely, and then they go be assholes afterwards. But to teach them safely how to drive, and
Johnny's a good driver.
knowing I'm a good driver.
Johnny's a good driver.
I'm an excellent driver. Tell him, Ray, Kmart sucks.
Danny, let's go. You're up.
I go with Stevie Wonder. Isn't she lovely?
There you go.
I'll take it.
All right. Staying in the country lane, and it's the last one I'm going to do. It's Brad Paisley's Anything Like Me, where he's singing, he's like looking at his kid, and he's like, basically like, God help the world if he's anything like me. And I'm done with country now.
Yeah. Is that a tongue-in-cheek song, or is he like just such an asshole? He says that's
No,
his
it's
final.
a sweet song, but
Yeah.
it's just kind of it's like rom-com, like there's
Yeah.
it's a sweet tale, but it's got some comedy mixed in. It's got a couple laughs in there.
So it's not like he's on death row and just going, fuck, I hope my kid's nothing like Okay. one that could work on a lot of different levels. Pretty cool. Well, okay, instead of making a selection here, I'm going to play a little Who Am I? And I've done no research, so I'm not going to know ages and stuff, but in the spirit of fathers, this person was a founder and singer in a four-piece folk band, pop band in the early 70s, late 60s. They had songs like, one of their songs is about getting down on their knees and praying in a church in England while they were on acid.
Mamas and papas.
Okay, now who am I, though? I am one of them.
Mama Cass.
Really? Papa John. Papa John. Jesus
John.
Christ. Not the guy that said the N-word
No.
and makes pizza.
Smokey.
Papa John Creech. He always wore the fur hat.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought you guys knew
I
Papa
gotcha.
John.
Well, since you just did Who Am I, I'm going to hit you with the Vault Trivia of the Week. So,
Alright.
back in 1969, the original Woodstock, there was one artist who played twice in the festival. Once with his band and once solo. Do you know who the artist is? That's also for the audience. Feel free to take a guess.
Everybody jump
throw
in,
and yeah, feel free to chime in.
I'm trying
Was
to
it
think
Neil
of
Young?
No, it was not Neil Young.
Joe Cocker.
My only
No, it
other
was
guess
not.
would be Clapton.
No, it wasn't
Jimi
a big
Hendrix.
name.
Richie Haven.
I will give you this clue. It's not a big name.
I don't know.
So it was Country Joe.
Oh, wow. Who else did he appear with?
So what happened was during a rain delay, he played an acoustic set all by himself on Saturday, and then he came back Sunday and played his set with his band because basically they wanted to fill the gap while they were having some technical issues in the rain, and he was the one to step up and do it. So there's
The show
your
must go
vault
on.
trivia. And this just speaks volumes to artists and how they can adapt on stage. I've seen it time and time again where polished bands figure out how to get through it and the crowd will never know it. Unpolished bands crumble on stage, and
fight.
I've seen it happen, and it's a train wreck.
Yeah.
So shout out to Country Joe for that piece of history.
That's a cool one,
And,
buddy.
yeah, so back into the music.
that was
I'm going to
music.
go with Strange Days, Isabella's song, Welcome. So the song is about Isabella's birth, who is one of Mojo's daughters. Eric Modry, the lead guitarist, founder of the band. It's on the original Shine Through disc. I'm sure that's a Vegas odds. But the song is literally about the birth of his daughter. So
Pepe already nailed
When-
both of yours and his.
it's an incredible song. Shout out to Eric Modry and the boys. Looking forward to be back on the road here probably September, October. So look for some Musician shows where the vault is running around doing things and you're just watching a muted version of a concert. So we're going to bring that back.
You can be like the guy in the tornado. The guy outside in the tornado have all this shit going on behind you, and it's like, well, out here it's really crazy. If you look around, there's music being played.
Well, of course. I bring the party. Just what I do.
Put on a raincoat.
Said the
leaf
Wooliganeer
blower.
at the meeting place down by the creek.
Mr.
Danny, I
Tanner?
guess you're up.
I'm gonna keep it country with Country Hootie. It won't be like this for long.
Okay.
Country Hootie.
Country Hootie, a.k.a. Darius Rucker.
Yeah.
I'm not Hootie.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go
If
with,
you know, you know.
Yeah.
I'm breaking out of the country genre, and I'm gonna stay with another newer than our normal. John Mayer put out a song called Daughters, and it is very good message about how fathers should treat their daughters right because they grow up to be mothers, and they will be the mothers of your grandchildren, and treating your
Everybody
daughters
is somebody's
wrong,
kid, man.
them having daddy issues could lead to your grandkids having a rough childhood.
Yeah.
Great choice.
Yeah.
Speaks a good message to me as a father of a daughter.
Very nice.
So, on to you, Pippi.
On to me. Well,
That was my last dad song. From then on, I'm going to have some dad stories. So,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm just going with songs that make me think about my dad or his dad and stuff. My mom's dad in Nova Scotia used to take me. We'd go every 4 years to visit them, and he'd take me out in his truck, and he just let me do whatever. When you're working on a working farm, you're supposed to be working at age 8. So I'm like 13. He expects me to know some things, and he just treated me like I was one of the employees. And we'd drive around. He'd talk to me and didn't dumb it down. Said, "Go shovel this. Don't put some stuff in there." And he always played Charlie Pride on his 8-track player in his truck. It was his favorite. His favorite song was the year Clayton Delaney died. And now every time I hear it, it's like, oh, I just go back to Grandpa's truck, hanging out with him.
Good old Charlie Pride.
Yeah.
Solid mention. There you go.
Yeah.
Valtus.
The song's called Other Side by David Gray. It's a tribute song to his father who passed away. To be honest with you, I saw David Gray live shortly after his dad passed away, and I heard the song live, and it still gives me goosebumps to talk about it because my dad hadn't passed yet at that point, but I could feel his pain, and he put all his pain into that song, and it was an incredible moment in time to hear him sing it live shortly after his dad passed. And it makes me think of my dad because, with my dad being who he was, and my dad completely changing his life towards the end of his life, atoning for bad behavior, like, that's a role model in of itself. And someday I'll see him on the other side.
Absolutely.
Yep. Excuse me.
All right.
Excuse me.
Hit us with another one from the Tanner house.
Dan Tanner.
I'm trying to think. Give me a minute.
Paging
My
Mr.
Little
Brick.
Girl by Tim McGraw.
Beautiful.
Solid. Another good country song. Very good.
Good call, man.
Well, like I said, I'm going to move on to some songs about my dad. One song, well, there were 3 bands that, well, shit, no, I can't even say that. There were a lot of bands. Early memories. One of the first being Grand Funk Railroad. Some Kind of Wonderful, and Locomotion specifically. I just really got into those 2 songs. Absolutely loved them, and got very much into Grand Funk Railroad as a result. And that was one of 3 CDs that I used to always steal from his collection and jam out to. Next, we'll jump into the other 2.
Your dad, by my guessing, was really into Grand Funk around 73 or 74, because he's probably close to my age, and they were just everywhere. It's like, yeah,
my
you
dad
could.
just turned 65.
Yeah, I'm 63, so yeah. We were doing the same playlist, probably.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I
okay,
have a feeling a lot of these songs are going to line up with yours.
the
He
kids I
used to
never
go to
had.
all the concerts.
Yeah.
I remember I wore that Zeppelin concert tee from Tampa, and I was like, "Hey, what do you think?" My dad's like, "I went to that concert."
That's odd. That's the best answer ever. Like, you just go, damn. Respect,
I was like, "You
man.
like
You
my
just
shirt?"
got
He's like, "Yeah, I
owned.
went to that
Yeah,
concert."
you just bow and say, yeah, you're still on church,
To be
man.
fair, I wasn't born yet, but yeah.
Yeah. I think that was the Song Remains the Same tour.
Pippi G Hot's recording has stopped. Says, ask Pippi to refresh and rejoin.
Well, while you refresh, I'll hit you all with a song. And I am going to go with Miss You by Candlebox, another tearjerker, Kevin Martin losing his dad, and another song that I can relate to, just simply being that I'm losing a parent or a grandparent is incredibly difficult. Like being down to one parent now and a couple of aunts and uncles that are left, being older, and understanding that mortality is real. Uh, you start to really look at what matters in life, and hanging out with your buddies on Saturday night matters in life, at least to me. And talking to whoever wants to listen to our show, shout out Dog Pound, matters to me. So I just want to thank everybody that does listen to our show, whether they catch us live or they catch us on a watch later on. I really do appreciate you checking us out, listening to us, hanging out with us. We just do this for fun.
Hit the like and
That's
subscribe.
our sole goal is, yeah, hit the like and subscribe if you think we're funny, silly, whatever
Sexy.
adjective you'd like you to use. Well, you're the star of the show, Dimples,
Yeah.
so they can think you're sexy. That's what I'm talking about, Willis.
I bet he didn't get a fan picture like I got.
I don't need any dick pics.
Yeah, this person,
Lola.
someone sent me a fan pic, and it was.
Oh my God! Here's a funny story for
She
you.
was quite pretty, but she
When
probably
I-
had a cock.
When I went viral on
She walked
Twitter,
up to you and asked you to dance.
But those one-hit wonders,
When I
the
went-
kinks.
when I went viral on Twitter, somebody asked me if I could post more belly button pictures. I literally saved the screenshot of it. No lie. Somebody asked me if I could post more belly button pictures.
You okay, Maestro?
Yeah. Choked on
I
that
mean-
gummy peach.
I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum. That's
Yeah.
just not my thing, yo.
That's a lot of
What?
Y's.
Belly button pictures, bro.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, okay.
No. No thanks. That's just a weird fetish. I
It's odd that
listen,
someone
Of
sent
course.
me a picture of their cock.
A doodle do?
Yeah, especially when they're trying to be a woman up above. It's like, well, okay, I guess, whatever.
Oh, you got hit
Listen.
on by a tranny.
Well, it was a woman, but it had a cock.
Well, you could show Sue that you got competition.
Oh, Sue saw it. She said, that's
she's like,
kind
oh,
of a
that's
cock.
nicer than
for you?
yours.
I said, that's not kind of a cock. That's a big fucking cock.
She goes, that's
She's
bigger than
like-
yours.
She's like, can I borrow that one for a night? The
I
blue
guess
chew ain't
No,
working.
not it.
I
Not
guess this
it.
is 18 plus this episode. Sorry, YouTube.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually
Like
got a
they're
fan
not.
letter. I thought it was funny. But the person in the
Sorry,
fan letter,
kids. You
I
should
dig
stop
it.
watching now.
the person in the fan letter first said they liked the 988 message at the end.
I think so,
And
and
then they
I
just
I
sent another
respect
message,
that.
and all of a sudden,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna go for it, go for it, all in.
Yeah.
If you want to show your boobs and your balls, why not?
So none of you guys got
Did
a
you
fan
get the
letter?
balloon knot too?
None of you guys got a
Both
fan
hanging.
Did you get the trifecta? The boobs, balls, and balloon knot?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you got robbed.
Well, maybe.
You must not have told her about
Maybe
the
she's
ice cream
playing coy.
challenge.
Well,
Oh yeah, seems very bashful.
Saving something for the second
Like-
date.
come on. If you're listening, like, it's all good.
Come
I'm
on,
not
lady.
for real. Like,
No,
I think it's awesome.
no,
You
no.
do you, and I want everybody to be their best self, because when you're your best self, you're happy. When people are happy, they're more positive, and they think in a positive tone. So I'm absolutely ecstatic that somebody is just their best self. And seriously, hit them with the trifecta. Send that balloon knot picture.
Well, I'll give him your number.
I'm busy.
I was honestly impressed that they do the 988 thing. That was like, holy shit! Like, you're not just. I
Well,
don't know.
that matters, Pippi. Come on.
Listen.
Like,
Did
be
one of you
real.
guys
That,
Did one of you guys put a clip up and say that about the
Listen.
mental health thing? Or
dude, I'm still moving. I
No,
need another
Pippi,
month
I-
before I can start working on that.
I sent you that clip, by the way. I'll have to resend it to you. I did do that the other day and sent it to you the day your phone busted.
We're way off tangent, guys. We
Yeah.
should probably throw out some honorable mentions here shortly.
Soon.
oh yeah.
Soon.
Sorry, my fan mail
Hi, Sue.
derailed everything.
It's no big deal if we go a little over.
Hey, we got a fan.
Yeah, that's
But-
true.
Um,
Fair. We need to do this a little more. We need to get off topic
Damn.
a little more.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say. It was a joke.
Amateur.
And I don't. It was
About being sent
well,
a cockpick.
What?
About
Should
having
we
a
start
cock show up on
calling
your
you
screen all of a
PPG
sudden one
hot?
day.
PPG hot instead.
PPG hot.
That
So
person
like,
popping
you
out.
know.
Yeah, PPG hot loves his dick pics, so. send
Oh,
them
I
all
remember what it
over.
was. All right. Last thing about it. All right. Did the picture have the caption that said, "Hey Pippi, take a walk on the wild side"?
Oh my god. So I've never told this story,
Late,
but
$1
when I
short.
Then don't now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
no, this is funny actually, and it falls in the same vein. So when I first met Lydia Can't Breathe, it was the drummer's birthday. Shout out Lydia Can't Breathe, and Kyle walked up to me, the lead singer, and he's like, "Hey, it's the drummer's birthday," and I apologize, bro, I don't remember your name. And he's like, "Send him a dick pic," and I'm like, "I'll smoke with him, but don't nobody want to see that, and no dick pics here." And Kyle thought it was the funniest thing. Him and Rod, like, they're buddies of mine now because of that day.
Because you say
And-
dick pics?
No,
Oh.
because I refused to share a dick pic. They thought it was the funniest thing in the world. That I'm like, I'll smoke with you, but no dick pics here, bro.
You're like my friend not showing the balloon knot. You have some. You hold something
Well-
back.
That's what
For
happened.
the next,
Pippi.
yeah, for round 3, bro. You gotta have something special for round 3.
All right. Well, let's see. Who got us on? Let's see. Whose turn was it?
I have no idea.
I forgot, yeah.
I don't know. Well,
Although-
I'm just gonna.
Let's
I guess
start
we'll
with Maestro.
With some honorable mentions. Throw them out. A lot of the music that you go on the channel, you see all the songs that go out. You see obviously the genre, the time era of music that I was very into and influenced by, and it continued all the way. I remember jamming out to the Rolling Stones, driving in my dad's truck. Like we'd be driving, like we'd go places. We always went. We'd go to the beach. We'd go here. We'd go there. And there was always great music playing. Pink Floyd, Rolling Stones, CCR. He really got me into them. Skinner. Those were a lot of the original big time influences, and Cream, and just Clapton in general. All of his stuff. Even Van Morrison. And then there was a girl I dated who got me a
Van
little more
Morrison.
into Van Morrison. She got me a little more into it. But knowing
The mystic.
knowing, oh yeah, and Tupelo Honey, and oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful music. But knowing that Van Morrison actually got a start with a band called Them, singing Gloria, Gloria, and baby please don't go, baby please don't go. Like, you hear
Yeah.
those songs all your life, don't realize, like, holy shit, that is Van Morrison.
I didn't realize it was two different acts until like 2 months ago when you did them.
When I told you,
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? I just assumed they were Van Morrison.
that's the same guy.
Yeah.
It's just like, a lot of people wouldn't know unless they knew the voice that Robert Plant got his start with the Honey Drippers, singing, songs such as The Sea of Love.
Like that
That came out
scene
in
in
the
Super
80s.
Troopers 2 when they were fucking with the one guy about Danny DeVito. It's the
The Honey
same
Drippers was in the 80s. They did the actual recording.
Oh, that was the 80s?
Yeah.
I thought that was like a way back when songs.
No. It was a tribute to the music he grew
Oh.
up learning.
That's why it sounded. I was looking at the album and the stuff like that, and it was in a playlist with. I need to start looking at the actual year that the song come out. I thought it was the other way around.
Pretty great
Thank
album.
you for the correction, Pippi. Way to
Pippi.
correct me there. No, I applaud it. Yes, we do it to the vault all the time. I should be able to take it when I get it too.
That's how we learn.
It is, but
My vault door's closed to you 3.
anyways,
No.
so yes, all those great musicians, like he's the one that got me to fall in love with the 4-piece, 3-piece band, 4-piece, the singer or whatever, the drum, the bass, guitar, especially to be able to just like growing up listening to the music that I did with him, and still do. Like, anytime we go over to his house, anytime I would go into his office at work, anytime we're driving anywhere, he's not listening to podcasts, he's not listening to shit like that. There is always music playing.
Four on the floor rock.
To this day, there are still times where I'll go over and I'll hear this song, and I'll be like, what's this called? What's this song called? And it's like, it's CCR. I recognize Fogerty. I know it's CCR or something like that. And I'll be like, what album was this? What song is this? And then he'll be like, oh, it's called whatever. And then I'll go find that album on Spotify and listen to it. It's like, oh man, there's still stuff that I'm learning
That's cool.
at 40. So, I mean, there's a lot of music out there. And this man has like 10,000 songs on his playlist.
That's a cool one, man.
Mm.
You got a cool dad?
Next. Oh yeah, you'd love him, Pippi. You guys would have all kinds of stories to exchange. I'm sure.
Probably too much.
Growing up, yeah, y'all would be.
You
Yeah,
get drunk on what we spill.
y'all would have a David Lee Roth night minus the cocaine. You'd be going off, getting wasted, having fun, telling
Same
all
tour.
kinds of
I bet to
crazy
the same
stories
concerts,
about that. Yeah, probably. You probably went to a lot of the same shows, like the same
tours,
tour,
yeah.
obviously,
Yeah.
opposite sides of the country.
Yeah.
But yeah. So close us with your.
Oh yeah, my last one is again, it's about time and the dichotomy between being separated from your child as a parent. And it was one of the times Dad was home for a short period when I was in my teens. I think it was 77 because it was a night at the opera had just come out. And he came in my room and I didn't know he was there, and I was listening to the song 39 by Brian May on that album. And it's about ships going away looking for new land. But I didn't know it was about ships going into the ocean, up into the sky looking for new land. It was spaceships. They just said into the deep blue Milky Sea. And at the end, he comes back. He's only been gone a year, but he's found a new place for Earth to settle. But it's 100 years Earth time. And his wife, who he was thinking about the whole time, is gone, and his daughter is gone, but there's only a granddaughter now. And he says, I'm older about a year, but my life is never going to be the same. And my dad, he just all of a sudden, he goes, that's a really sad song. And I said, oh, it's about, explorers. And he says, no. And then he explained to me the time relation and, traveling at the speed of time when I was at that age. I was like, wow, and Dad got that message early out of the song. And, yeah, it's a beautiful song, too.
Oh, yeah.
We bonded over my nerdiness for a few minutes.
I'm going to go through a few honorable mentions for a few of the men in my life. Thanks to Count Chocula last week I found out that my grandfather was a huge Hank Senior fan, and my grandfather was a huge role model in my life. So
Keep it a family tradition.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Shout out to
That was
to
family.
Junior.
know
Yes,
that
I know.
Your Cheating Heart happened to be his favorite Hank song, Hank Senior.
Mhm.
Cool to know that after all these years. Yeah, that's another one he loved. For my dad, other songs that he just absolutely loved, America's Horse with No Name was a huge song he loved. Somewhere Over the Rainbow, done by the Hawaiian singer.
Say his name.
I don't recall it.
Don Ho.
So even if you had it, it'd be impressive.
Ho.
No.
Name it.
No, it's not the Don Ho version. It's the big swole, fluffy, yeah.
Oh,
The big fluffy
thing
Hawaiian.
to do on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. King Kamehameha.
Way to say Merry Christmas.
Okay, sorry, Vault.
It's all good. For my stepfather, Niall, may he rest in peace, Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini. He absolutely loved that song. So that's an honorable mention in my life. And for my mom's third husband, Dan, the song Alive at Last by Candlebox, because Dan died of cancer and he's finally free from all the pain. So those are some honorable mentions for some of the important men in my life over the years.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. May they all rest in peace.
At least they all showed up.
Danny?
Yeah, they did at different points in my life when I needed
When they
a
were
role
needed.
model.
They
Yeah.
stepped
And the
up.
man.
That's that. Who sings that song? Is it Brad Paisley? Half the man he didn't have to be.
You didn't have to be.
Yeah.
You didn't have to be by Brad Paisley.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. But all right, hit us with your mentions.
So I want to do mentions, and I want to close this shit out for me. So with my dad,
You're gonna
got
do
introduced
mentions
to
and go straight into your closing thoughts.
Yeah,
Okay. Go ahead.
is that all right?
Absolutely,
man.
because that's what I was gonna do next.
Take the mic.
So, for my dad, he got me into Leonard Skinner, Tom Petty, Garth Brooks, and when I was a baby, I was in the hospital a lot, so he'd always go to the bar and play "Always on My Mind" by Willie Nelson.
You were always in my
He got me into Hootie. He's the one that got me into Hootie, and for whatever reason, every time I hear this song, it's probably so out of left field, but it's Smashing Pumpkins, "Disarm." Every time I hear that song, I think of him. And then for my closing, my daughter's joke of the week: what do you call a cow with no legs?
ground beef.
Yep.
I have heard that one.
And then
All right.
rest in peace to my refrigerator. Lasted 24 years. On to the next. And
So many
shout out to all the
leftovers.
dads out there who are celebrating Father's Day tomorrow.
Shout out to the
Absolutely.
dog.
I got 1 hour until it's my day. So, my closing thoughts. There just wasn't enough time in an episode to go through all the things I have to say, so I'm going to make it real quick and short for these last. I meant like all the songs.
Yeah.
Three funny little things here. Number one, Danny Tanner did not hit his Vegas odds. I figured he would be a smartass and do A Boy Named Sue.
I actually
Bye.
saw my list.
That's hilarious.
Ah,
I had a feeling that would be your funny haha smartass. And you didn't even mention it in your honorable mention. But one thing, I've been trying to get my kids to listen to a lot of my music. which was my dad's music, and it's everybody's music actually. But I'm proud to say that
What you vibe with.
I've gotten a few songs to stick with my kids, especially my daughter. She is obsessed with Bob Seger's "Fire Down Below" and a few other Seeger songs, and she is also, her and my son are obsessed with Queen, especially "We Will Rock You," specifically that song. And there's a few others I'm introducing them to, and my dad really, he introduced me to Led Zeppelin, who became my favorite band. And the song that Robert Plant wrote to his daughter, "The Ocean," is a beautiful story, and I love the fucking song. It's one of my favorite Zeppelin songs. And for anybody out there who's like, "Oh, your favorite songs are Stairway to Heaven, A Whole Lot of Love," no, it's actually "When the Levee Breaks" and "Bring It On Home." Those are probably some of my favorites.
It's not trying to pick a favorite.
Anybody who questions me.
Yeah, exactly. Same with Pink
I put
Floyd.
it on Zeppelin. I go to Spotify and I just go to the artist and hit play on shuffle, and it doesn't matter which album, which song. I never end up changing it. There's a lot of great ones. But I want to close with the funny. I talked about Simple Man to start and how the meaningful, passing it along, whatever. I'm going to close with a Rolling Stones song that my dad used to always sing to me, probably more than any other song. And I sing it to my kids all the time. And it's, "You can't always get what you want."
Yeah. That's it, life
But
in
if
a
you
nutshell.
try sometimes,
That's
you
wisdom in a
just might
nutshell.
find
Yeah.
you get what you need.
That's right.
Yeah. And need and want are two different things.
And that's why I wore this shirt.
Yes.
So I could. I was holding on to that in my closing thoughts all night. So that was the why I didn't wear a Zeppelin song shirt, because it's just funny that I have all these memories from my childhood of my dad singing that, being a smart ass, and I didn't mention Petty because that was more my mom's influence, as well as Seeger. My dad had me in the good stuff. Sorry, Pippi.
I like how all of us have sort of these moments with music where we bonded with our fathers. It's like, like they're special, and that's what the show's about. Music,
sharing
and
those moments with my kids.
Enjoying shit with each other, and I didn't. First of all, bonding. If we can put up the 988 crisis line number, if you need to talk to someone and you don't have someone to bond with, just talk to them. Just reach out. It's always there. And I just wanted to say that I find it amazing. I spoke about my dad's memories with me a bunch of different times, yet I did not mention what the soundtrack of his life would be in my memories, and that's Gordon Lightfoot, Canadian.
Ooh.
And Dad just played Gordon Lightfoot his whole life. So
I love me some good Gordon Lightfoot.
Yes,
Shout out to the good dads.
Fitzgerald.
Yeah. Shout out to the good dads out there. I was lucky to have one.
Yep.
It looks like me.
Oh, and shout out to my stepdad. He's been with my mom for, I think they hit like 30 years or something like that. I don't know. It's been a long fucking time. My little brother, got my little brother from him and everything. My stepdad's from Jamaica, and he introduced me to Bob Marley and a lot of that reggae music. And he's actually the one that got me more into like hair metal stuff, because when he moved here and it was like super popular, because he didn't come here until he was like 14. So
yeah, he didn't grow up with.
Shout out to him. I got a lot of great Bob Marley influence, and appreciate a lot of that reggae music and stuff. So,
all the dads.
Couldn't not mention that. All right, vault. Shut the vault to close the show.
The hardest thing in the world to do is decide when you're ready, and to take the first step through the door. It's always the hardest. Making the right decision for the first time, if you perennially don't ever make the right life choice, is the hardest thing in the world to do. I guarantee you from my own personal life experiences that the more you make the right life choices, the easier it becomes. The more self-worth you gain, the more confidence you gain, the better you feel about yourself, the better the energy you have, the better the people around you become, the more motivated you become. And all of a sudden, a year from this time, your life could look drastically different. Next month, I am going in for a gastric bypass sleeve as well as hernia surgery. So I am going to be down for a little bit for recovery. Once I'm done, though, I'm going to be off and running again. I have a lot of personal projects in the works, and it's all because of the life choices that I've started making, holding myself accountable, living by principles versus living by some imaginary cultural standard that was set by the masses. I don't choose to live in pop culture. I choose to live in my own culture. If you choose to live in your own culture and bump into me and hang out and we're cool, I dig it. If you come at me with attitude, you're going to find out what the non-aggression principle means. I love everyone till they give me a reason not to. Love every single one of our viewers. You're all amazing people. I hope nothing but positivity comes your way this week as you head into Sunday, a great day of rest, reflection, and an opportunity to reset.
First day of summer.
Monday is a new opportunity to start something fresh. Every day is a new 24 hours. It's a new opportunity to take on the challenge of the day and do 1% better than you did the day before. I love every single one of Musician fans. Love you, knuckleheads. Good night, Stu. Peace out.
This is brought to you by Harborough.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You guys.
Oh.
I should check my
I
mailbox. Fuck.
didn't mention a boy named Sue because there's only one Sue in my heart. She knows.
He doesn't want to send a picture of my boy named Sue.
Oh, and
That's
fuck,
what we'll call my fan, Sue. A boy named Sue.
fuck all the people that represent the U.S. We love Canada. Okay.
Yo.
Oh, are you guys bitching at us or something?
You keep throwing the flag up there. I just want to shout out that, you know, we are not represented by them.
We all know we got each other's
still
backs.
love all these people in other countries.
Stop
they didn't do
grouping
anything.
us together as a collective. We are individual people. We may live in this country. We do not reflect the masses. We are individual people who have individual ideas and individual representations. Think about that the next time you look at what the American politicians are doing, because they are not representative of the American people either.
Canada,
just remember that. We love you people.
Canada
The
knows
masses,
this. Shit ever gets serious. This isn't bullshit. If shit ever got serious, America and Canada are like a team.
The
we got each other's
masses
backs.
don't believe or agree with what the representatives are saying. So, good night, everybody. Check out a political
Happy Father's
show
Day,
for that.
everybody.
This is
Father's
music.
Day.
Enjoy your breakfast
Happy
in bed.